Okay, everyone, welcome. So we're continuing on the Romulan storyline. Would help if I turned my tablet on.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Okay, all the doffs are done.
Obasek has asked to speak with you. You can meet his ship in the Hakona system. Your involvement in this event has earned Obasek's respect, and mine.
Thank you, Admiral.
I have new missions for you.
Let's quickly talk with
I
Obasek.
fight for my people. We will be free.
Why have you returned to the vault?
Our base in the Dara system was heavily damaged by the Tal Shiar. We have reactivated the vault, and we will continue to rebuild it. A place that was once used to create weapons of war will now be a home, where all are welcome. We will be free.
What about the Romulan refugees who live in the vault?
I have no quarrel with them. My people fought for freedom and for peace. We can learn to live with the Romulans, if they will learn to live with us. We will be free.
Do you know what happened to Sela?
I do not. I know the Romulan military is searching for her, but there have been no indications of where the demons took her, or what their plans for her are. We will be free.
Do you think Sela was working with the Iconians?
My instincts tell me no, but I have no proof. Sela was at odds with the Tal Shiar. I do not think it would have been so if they served the same master. We will be free.
What are the Romulans doing now that Sela has disappeared?
The petty arguments and plays for power Sela crushed have begun anew. There are dozens who wish to rule the Empire. It will take some time before a new leader arises. Until then, much blood will be shed. We will be free.
One of your resistance fighters has asked to join my crew.
I wish him well. I never wanted to rule my people, and I put no restrictions on their freedom. If there are Remans who wish to rebuild their lives elsewhere, they are welcome to do so. We will be free.
What will you do now?
My people are free, but there is much more to do. The Romulans hate and fear us, and we do not have a planet to call our own. I do not think our fight is over. We will be free.
I don't have any more questions.
Farewell, my friend. I would welcome the chance to fight by your side again.
As would I, Obasek.
We will.
Captain, Obasek transmitted something for you. He says he wanted to give it to you. Something to remind you of old friends and new beginnings. I'm taking the liberty of having the item moved to the crew lounge. You can see it there. Interesting. So yeah, the next mission is Lost and Found.
Commander Sarish Minna of Deep Space Nine has requested your assistance with a delicate matter involving Cardassia and Bajor.
I'll head there at once, Admiral.
Greetings.
Okay, so we can start equipping Tier 10. Okay, let's get rid of all this garbage.
The Lucari call this system home. Some of our neighbors, like the Datheri and the Denobulans, have been most welcoming. Others, like the Nakul and the Zenkathi, have been somewhat cold and distant, even hostile.
Okay, thank you, Kamarke.
Consider it done.
How can I help you?
I was told to report to you.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine, and thank you for coming so quickly. During the occupation of Bajor, many sacred artifacts were stolen and studied. After the Bajoran-Cardassian Treaty was signed in 2371, these artifacts were supposed to be returned. However, the Obsidian Order, the Cardassian military intelligence branch, opposed the treaty and apparently hid at least some of these artifacts in their warehouses. We know this because we have been contacted by the Cardassian government. There is a faction among the Cardassians called the True Way that rejects the treaty with the Federation. This organization infiltrated a defunct Obsidian Order facility and stole an orb of the Prophets. These orbs are precious to our people. They have been given to us by the Prophets. They possess mysterious and unusual powers. Many of them grant visions to supplicants. We believe the True Way are operating out of a base in the Badlands. We would like you to travel to the Badlands and attempt to recover the orb on behalf of the Bajoran people.
I will track down those responsible for stealing the orb of the prophets.
How can I help you? The True Way has stolen an orb the Obsidian Order failed to return after the war. Although we don't know for certain where they have taken it, we have been getting dozens of reports of raiders hitting civilian ships near the Badlands. Romulan Republic intelligence believes the raids are related to True Way activity in that region. We know that area is a haven for smugglers and criminals of all types. It stands to reason that the True Way are using it to avoid capture as well. They may even be using some of the Maquis bases that were abandoned before the Cardassian War. We believe that the Badlands are therefore the most likely place for the True Way to be hiding the stolen orb. I know the Badlands are dangerous, but I have complete confidence in the ship and her crew.
Thank you, Commander.
How can I help you?
Let's go to the transporter pad and beam out. Okay, here we come to the Badlands. arrived in the Badlands, sir. Our intelligence indicate this is an area of heavy true activity. However, the plasma storms and gravitational anomalies interfere with our sensors. We need to search the Badlands for signs of true way occupation. I am receiving a distress call. Acknowledged.
To any ships in the vicinity, I am under attack by a group of Cardassian ships identifying themselves as the True Way. Please, render assistance immediately.
Set course for the freighter. Decky class, huh?
But it takes weeks off my journey.
What happened?
Well, I was just hauling my cargo through the Badlands, and I passed some strange anomaly. I took a scan of it on my way by, and then a bunch of Cardassian ships appeared out of nowhere. They ordered me to surrender in the name of Gul Kardec and the True Way.
What did you do?
My freighter is obviously no match for them. I tried to get away, but they disabled my engines. They were just about to board me, I believe, when you arrived. If you're looking for the True Way, I would head for that anomaly.
Thank you. I'd recommend you repair your engines and exit the area. And there is the anomaly. Dormant, but I believe it could be widened to become a portal. I am detecting traces of orb energy in the area. I believe we might be able to follow. Hail Commander Sarish.
Sarish here.
We've located a trail of orb energy. We're about to follow it. We could use some backup.
Acknowledged. I will be along in the Defiant shortly.
Thank you, Commander. Man, my tactical flyers are pretty good. This in the True Way moon base. I've located an appropriate base to beam down. Are you ready? Yes, I am. We're transported inside the True Way base. I'm detecting orb energy coming from somewhere nearby. I'm also detecting a number of Cardassian life signs. Looks like we have to fight our way to the orb. But I know we can handle it. That minigun. Our scans indicate that Gul Kardec has sealed himself in his office, but I believe we can override the lockout at the Security Council on that podium. Acknowledged. Okay, let's go greet Gul Kardec.
Greetings. I am Gul Kardec. This orb is the property of the Cardassian government. The true Cardassian government. The true way. And you can't have it. Guards!
That's what you think.
Fools, you will never defeat me.
And he beams out like a cow.
Dear Kardec, you can imagine my surprise to receive a message from you. I must commend you on the clever way you opened a pathway to our universe. We shall make good use of it, and you have our gratitude. If we can ever return the favor, let me know. Regarding that other matter you speak of, while we certainly share your detest for the Federation and are willing to assist you in opposing them in theory, there are certain territorial issues we will have to iron out before we feel comfortable committing military forces. Perhaps we can arrange a meeting. In the usual place?
Interesting. So let's lower the force field and grab the orb. We have retrieved the orb of possibilities, sir. Are you ready to beam up? Yes, I am. Incoming hail from Commander Sarish. On screen.
We are approaching the Badlands. What is your status?
We have secured the orb. Gul Kardec has escaped. We're about to attempt to track him.
I will be along in the Defiant momentarily. And may the Prophet smile upon you.
And on you, Commander.
Looks like I arrived just in time.
Won't last very long. We have to hurry. Make modifications and make it to the location of my command. And I bet I know where he's going. Yep. Right to the anomaly. Scans indicate that this anomaly is opening to a parallel to the so-called mirror universe of power dimension adjacent to ours. Hold on, sensors detect ships emerging from the portal. Shields up.
Those look like mirror universe ships. Congratulations on retrieving it. You must return it to the temple on Bajor. I will notify the veterans that you are on your way.
Acknowledged.
Congratulations on your recovery of the orb from Gul Kardec. We request that you return the orb to the temple in Hathon on Bajor. I'm afraid that we have not seen the last of Gul Kardec. But for now, the people of Bajor will be elated at the return of an orb we thought lost forever. Good work.
Thank you, Commander.
How can I help? Congratulations, Admiral.
Congratulations. You've proven yourself to be invaluable to the Republic.
You have recovered the Orb of Possibilities from Gul Kardec. No doubt, you are being pursued by True Way forces. You must return the orb to the temple in Hathon. I have notified Vedic Kryn. She is waiting for you in the temple.
Very well, Commander.
How can I help you?
So let's head back. We arrived in the Bajor system, sir. We are, sir, detecting Cardassian warp signatures. It's the True Way. They're hailing us on screen.
I am Gul Mutak of the Kriegar, Adjutant General to Gul Kardec. You are carrying stolen property belonging to the True Way. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Are you insane? We're in orbit of Bajor. We could have ships here in a moment. We cut off communications, sir, and is powering our weapons. Your orders, sir? Hail DS-9.
Sarish here.
Commander, we've been ambushed by the True Way in orbit of Bajor.
In the orbit of Bajor? But how could they? Nerve of the... Sorry, I'm okay. I will borrow the Defiant and be there momentarily.
Thanks, we'll hold out for as long as we can. Oh, I'm pretty sure we can hold out all one long day.
Good. You're still in one piece. Let's teach these Cardis a lesson.
I appreciate your zeal, Commander. Let's not get carried away. Okay, 2 target tracks.
Integrity below 50%.
That's the last of them for now. I will remain in orbit while you return the orb, just in case.
Thank you, Commander. But I couldn't indicate she's waiting for you at the temple. Acknowledged. And here's Vedic Kryn.
How may I help you?
I am here to return this orb to the temple.
Wonderful. The prophets have smiled upon us this day. What was lost has been returned to us. You have done a great service for the Bajoran people today, and we are most grateful.
It was an honor and a privilege to carry this burden.
Please, place the orb upon the altar.
With pleasure, Vedekrin. I have returned the Orb of Possibilities.
The service rendered is not the service desired. What does not belong cannot be returned.
I don't understand.
What has been returned does not belong. We must travel backward.
When we gaze in the mirror, we see our faces as others do, but reversed.
Your task abides. You have recovered an orb. Now you must return it.
As you must return.
I would be honored to know what the prophets shared with you, if you are willing. Sometimes their visions can be very confusing, and I have some experience interpreting them.
It was very cryptic, but they seemed to suggest this is not their orb, that I must return it elsewhere.
Elsewhere? But it is an orb of the prophets. Where else could it belong? Unless... Are you familiar with the so-called mirror universe? I know very little about it myself, but there is a book on that table over there by a Vedic Eth describing his experiences. Perhaps it can guide you.
Thank you, Vedekrin. I am not going to bother you to read these 3 pages.
Sarah's here.
I believe this orb is from the mirror universe. We think we can pass it into an anomaly we found earlier.
Acknowledged. Be careful. The mirror universe is known to be more treacherous than our universe, and you will be cut off from any support here.
I appreciate the concern, Commander, but we'll be fine. Beam up and set a course.
Sarah's here. What is your status?
We've entered the Badlands and are heading to the anomaly.
Acknowledged. Keep comm lines open as long as possible.
Acknowledged.
We have limited intelligence on the mirror universe, but from what we know, it appears the Terran rebellion spread from Terok Nor, eventually forming a new empire. The Terran Empire has reoccupied Bajor. I believe this Captain Lita is the administrator of the Bajor sector.
I am Gul Haneri of the Torn, Chief Tactical Advisor to Gul Kardec of the True Way. You are not welcome here. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Red alert. My first 3 Hideki class. Not even worth
I believe Gul
my time.
Kardec must have used the orb from the mirror universe to somehow create the anomaly. He then used to form an alliance with the Terran Empire. Stay on your guard. Expect it.
Sir, I believe we can activate the portal by bombarding or take that Epsilon radiation. Make the necessary modifications to the design. So huge compared to the ship.
Greetings. I am Captain Lita of the Terran Empire. What a pleasure it is to have visitors from your universe. When Gul Kardec said you might be along, I didn't really believe him. But I couldn't afford to take the chance. Surrender. Now. And I will guarantee the safety of your crew.
We'll never surrender.
What a pity. We could have had so much fun together. And now, I have to destroy you.
You can try. You've read on Bajor in the Mirror Universe. From what I've been able to pick up on comm chatter, Bajor was reconquered by the Terran Empire and is occupied by them again. We should be on our guard. Acknowledged. Sir, those appear to be true A soldiers. Could they have followed us through the portal? I believe it's more likely they were Gul Kardec's troops waiting for us.
Gul Kardec was right. You are formidable, but pitifully predictable.
Terran forces, attack the invaders! I want them alive.
They'll never get me, Lita.
Guards! Guards!
We will meet again. Soon.
And there you are, Gul Kardec. Hey, final. Salute to
You have
sir.
interfered with my plans for the last time!
Stop! Fighting is not permitted here.
This is not your affair.
Dun dun dun. What? A changeling? Hit it when it grabs you. Oh, Sop is unconscious. Okay, good. Heaven's reviving here.
Thank you. I feel much better. But a changeling? Here, we only have stories. In any event, what was the purpose for your visit?
I've come to return your orb.
The Orb of Possibilities? But that was lost decades ago, during the first occupation of Bajor. However did you come by it? Never mind. The prophets teach us not to look at their workings too closely. Don't just stand there. Place it on the altar.
You are most welcome. So, Final, how's your day been? Oh, I always do that. Keep forgetting to check the old Kardec's pad.
From Gul Kardec to Gul Palat, I have run into some complications. Namely, some agents have interfered with my plans. They have stolen the Orb of Possibilities. I assume they have returned it to the Bajorans by now. Fortunately, the anomaly remains stable. I was able to retreat to the Mirror Universe, where I have taken shelter with my Terran allies. However, I believe they are waiting for my return. Therefore, I need you to meet with Dumatsu Khan at the facility in the Devos system in my stead. Coordinates are attached.
Interesting. I have returned the Orb of Possibilities again.
We are most grateful. We had thought the orb lost forever. You have restored the balance.
Your enemies lie in wait. They want to prevent your return.
But we shall restore the balance as you did.
You have returned our orb.
Now you must return.
Sir, what just happened? You opened the orb case, and suddenly everything went white. We appeared in the pink latex catsuit in orbit of Bajor. And we appeared to be back in our own universe. I believe the Mirror Prophets returned us. I must consult with Vedic Krim.
Greetings. I did not see you enter the temple.
I believe the Mirror Prophets returned me here.
Indeed. I know little of the Mirror Prophets, but if they are like ours, then this is a great honor. Rarely do the Prophets interfere so directly. I take it your mission was a success?
Yes, the orb is back in its proper place.
Then you have the gratitude of 2 Bajors. May the Prophets continue to smile upon you.
Thank you, Vedic Krim.
So, Gul Kardec was a changeling. This does not bode well. An alliance between the True Way and the Alpha Dominion could prove disastrous for the Alpha and Beta Quadrants. However, the orb has been returned to the Mirror Universe, and you have returned to ours. Nevertheless, we must stop this alliance before they can do any further damage. We shall analyze the pad you retrieved to see if we find this Ketracel White factory. How can I help?
Congratulations, Admiral.
The pad you discovered on Gul Kardec revealed the location of a secret facility in the Alpha Quadrant. There appears to be some kind of alliance between the True Way and the Dominion. We cannot allow them to join forces. How can I help you?
Okay, we're going to quickly head to DS9. Want to turn in that defeated changeling so I don't forget about it. Okay. Now we're going to head to the shipyard. So I can stop. As soon as I can stop getting caught in the doors. Okay, let's head to the Devil system now. And while I plot course, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. It looks like my ship is just circling. Sir, we've arrived in the Devil system. At the coordinates called path, detecting person and range ahead. Previously on detecting numerous life signs, most of Jem'Hadar. Appears to be some kind of manufacturing facility based on a large presence of iridium bentonite. I am detecting along with Jem'Hadar life signs. I would venture that this is a Ketracel White factory. We're looking for a place to beam down. Located a cave just above the facility that will allow us to beam in undetected. Are you ready? We've arrived in the cave just above the facility, sir. Scans confirm this indeed is a factory for producing Ketracel White. If we are here to destroy this factory, You would deal a great blow to these Alpha Jem'Hadar and their True Way allies. A few well-placed charges should cause a chain reaction that destroys the entire facility. Detecting Cardassian and Dominion life signs below, sir. Best will be on our guard. Always. Sir. Mirage's head appears to be a laboratory, featuring multiple Jem'Hadar life signs and one Vorta life sign. Acknowledged.
Greetings. I am very glad to meet you. I am Naaman, a Vorta scientist, and servant of the Founders and the Dominion, of course.
You are pleased to see us?
Oh my, yes. I have a proposition to which I hope you shall be amenable. I serve a Founder named Los. He is one of 100 Founders sent here to the Alpha Quadrant. His actions have placed me in a bit of a moral conundrum that I hope you can help me unravel.
A Vorta with a moral conundrum. I didn't realize you had morals.
Los was the first of these Alpha Quadrant Founders to emerge. He located and gathered the others into a new Great Link. However, he has not seen fit to tell these Founders that the war with the Dominion is over, and that the Great Link is alive and well in the Gamma Quadrant. Instead, he has convinced them that you Solids exterminated the Great Link, and are attempting to exterminate these Founders as well.
Why do you continue to serve Los?
Several reasons. First, even if I do not agree with him, he is a god. Second, he is my only link to the other Founders here. Finally, his Jem'Hadar are fanatically loyal and watch me constantly. Although you seem to have mitigated that issue.
If you serve Los, why have you chosen to betray him?
Betrayal is such an ugly word. I prefer to think of our arrangement as a creative solution to a difficult problem. But semantics aside, I do not feel so much that I am betraying Los as liberating the other 98 Founders and serving the Dominion and the Founders. I do not believe they would want these Alpha Quadrant Founders to be ignorant of the truth. I also fear that if Loss continues his plans, it could result in the death of Founders. The morphogenic virus still lives in the memory of the Dominion.
What do you do here?
My job is to supervise the Ketracel White production. While the Jem'Hadar are mighty warriors, they are not the greatest scientists, nor do we wish them to have the secret of Ketracel White production.
What is this deal you propose?
Loss keeps me away from the new link. They have been raised on his deceits, and so will be utterly convinced that you are attempting to exterminate them. I believe we can help each other. You can free me and take me to the new link, where I can explain to the Founders the truth, that the Dominion still exists, and that you are not hunting them to extinction.
Uh-huh. What's the catch?
Oh, I do not like the word catch. It sounds so mercenary. But yes, my price is Loss's life. After I reveal the truth to the new link, you must allow them to mete out their justice. I cannot jeopardize the life of a Founder under any circumstances.
Very well, come with us, but better keep your mouth shut. Area ahead appears to be some kind of command center of detecting Cardassian and Jem'Hadar life signs. Acknowledged.
I'll be glad to get out of here. These Alpha Jem'Hadar don't understand the proper respect owed to a Vorta.
Naaman, what did I just tell you?
Intruders! I'll put up a force field. You dump the data!
We've got to stop the first before he deletes all the data. Excellent. I shall retrieve the coordinates.
Yeah, take your bloody time while you do it, too. Got their power. Okay, now is done.
I have the data, It will take some time to decrypt, but I recommend we depart as quickly as possible.
Agreed. Detecting Cardassian and Dominion energy signatures incoming. The charges on the surface are ready immediately in your command. Acknowledged. Let's blow it up.
You are so quick to blow things up. Such a waste. That factory might have come in handy someday. You really seem to have angered the Jem'Hadar. Of course, they always seem a bit angry, don't you think?
Naaman is pressing to speak to you, sir. Patch him through.
I have completed the decryption of the data we recovered. The new link appears to lie in the Orias system. I have transferred the coordinates to your helm. I want to thank you for your service to the Dominion. I also want to remind you of our agreement, namely, that Loss, or any other founder for that matter, is not to be killed by you.
I remember, Naaman. I hope I don't come to regret making that arrangement. Talk too much.
Congratulations on destroying the facility. That should cripple the Alpha Jem'Hadar for the time being. But we need to make contact with this new link. Hopefully Naaman can convince them of the truth before it's too late. How can I help? Congratulations, Admiral. Naaman has decrypted the coordinates for the new link. They designate a location in the Alpha Quadrant, in the Orias system. This changeling, named Loss, has deceived the other changelings in his link into thinking we are exterminating them, and that we massacred the Gamma Quadrant changelings as well. You must have Naaman help you convince them of the truth.
Understood, Commander.
How can I help you?
We've arrived in the Orias system. There is an M-class planet ahead, but I'm detecting Jem'Hadar vessels in the vicinity. I doubt they will allow us to reach the planet unscathed. Acknowledged. I guess we just gotta get in
The Jem'Hadar will not likely be interested in negotiation. I'm afraid you'll have to fight your way through. What a waste. Still, the nice thing about Jem'Hadar is that you can always create more. To think, I will be the first portal to meet the new Link.
We have right on Araya, sir. On detecting Jem'Hadar life signs, we should be on our guard. Acknowledged.
You have to admire the devotion of the Jem'Hadar. They never seem to tire of throwing their lives away for the Founders. There it is. It's even more beautiful than I imagined. To think my gods slumber below, dreaming in their link.
Okay, guards, let's see how quickly I can get rid of you. Thought that was a piece of loot.
It's almost sacrilegious to have you here. I hope the Founders will understand the necessity and forgive me.
I wouldn't name him. To whoever finds this pad, knowing that you are reading it is an act of disobedience, and if you're reading this, I am most likely dead. We are programmed to believe the Founders are gods and infallible, but lately I've begun to question Lost's orders. Some of his explanations no longer make sense. For example, we've been monitoring transmissions from local systems. None of them mention this crusade against the Founders. One of my brothers says he was sent to a factory where Ketracel White is manufactured. He said there was a Vorta there, but this Vorta is kept almost a prisoner and does not command the Jem'Hadar there. Still, obedience brings victory, and victory is life. Who are we to question the motives of a god? When a god lies, is it still a lie? Yes, it is.
The other Vorta are going to be so envious when they hear about this.
Now we're going to host our weapons so that we don't appear to enemies.
Have you come to finish the job of exterminating us, Solid?
We are not here to hurt you. You have been deceived by Lost.
Impossible. We have linked with Lost. He is in the link as we speak.
We know all that he knows.
And he must have some way of deceiving you.
It is true that he awoke before us. Let us summon him to answer these charges.
We have our own witnesses as well.
It's true, Great One. These people are not hunting you. The Great Link remains. The Dominion has a treaty with the Alpha Quadrant species.
This creature lies. You have joined with me. You know all that I know.
Then you should have no qualms about linking.
No, these solids have poisoned your minds. I will not be forced to link by them.
Very well, Lost. We'll do this the hard way. Finally been defeated.
Although it is unfortunate we had to resort to violence to force Lost into his liquid form, we are grateful for your assistance. We shall now be able to link with him and learn the whole truth of our past. If you are telling the truth, you have nothing more to fear from us. But we request that you leave us in peace. We have no interest in your kind.
I hope in time you change your mind, but we shall respect your wishes.
Well, it has been a pleasure knowing you. I will remain here and serve the Founders. They have been without a Vorta and have much to learn about their siblings in the Gamma Quadrant. I know the Founders may seem ungrateful to you, but what can you expect from a god? Still, you have my gratitude for whatever the gratitude of an insignificant servant is worth.
Safe journeys, Naaman. Dreadnought will open in. They're hailing us on screen.
Although you have slain our brothers, we have orders to allow you to leave the system. But you are never to return. And let it be known among your peoples that this system belongs to us, and you are not welcome.
Fear not, we shall leave you in peace. Recommend we launch a beacon to warn other ships not to approach the system. I found a good location. Agreed, laying a course. ready to depart? Yes.
Congratulations! You have defeated the True Way and made peace with the Alpha Changelings. I have transmitted messages to the major powers of the galaxy, advising them to avoid the Arias system.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Okay, we're going to do one more mission.
The Federation has alerted us to a peculiar problem. Agents of Federation from another dimension, a mirror universe where they are an evil Terran empire, are breaching into our universe. They've been attacking colonies, both Federation and Cardassian, in an area near the station called Deep Space Nine. These attacks are numerous and cunning. We don't want them thinking they could breach into Republic space, so it's best to contain them now.
Understood, Admiral. Well, let's set course for Earth. Because I gotta change some of my powers up here. I don't have a hull heal. And of course, that just popped.
DS9 to all Alliance ships. We are under attack by Mirror Universe forces. We request immediate assistance. Our defenses are nearly down. We need help to clear these ships.
Understood.
taken by complete surprise. They knocked out our long-range sensors and most of our defenses in the initial strike. We now have repair crews to get our defenses back to full fighting strength. Our sensors are coming back online and we're getting unusual readings. These could be where the Mirror Universe ships are originating from. Check out those areas. If you see any portals, close them.
Understood.
breaking off. We have them on the... Wait. We're getting massive energy readings. Something huge is crossing into our universe. Stand ready!
Understood.
Surrender to the Terran Empire! Lower your defenses and surrender!
And the Terran Empire You are fools to oppose us. We've conquered everyone else in our reality. The Emperor. Crush. Too much damage! Deploy defensive countermeasures! Repairs complete! Face the wrath of the Terran Empire! Too much damage! Deploy defensive countermeasures! Repairs complete! Face the wrath of the Terran Empire! Too much damage! Deploy defensive countermeasures! Repairs complete! You face the wrath of the Terran Empire! We're taking too much damage! Deploy defensive countermeasures! Make repairs! Repairs complete! the wrath of the Terran Empire! Deploy defensive countermeasures. Repairs complete. Face the wrath of the Terran Empire.
We're reading an energy surge coming from Terok Nor. Expect reinforcements at any moment.
Understood.
Our reinforcements will put you in your place.
Okay, let's get back in there.
You haven't seen the last of me!
Yes, we have.
Terok Nor has been sent back to the Mirror Universe. We wouldn't have been able to repel them without your help. Thank you. Join us for a celebration in Quarks.
We'll keep watch in case they come back.
The mission's already done? Good. Carry on with your normal duties.
Thank you, Admiral. And that is the end of today's stream. Hope everyone has a good evening, and I'll talk to you next time.